Cool, so let's begin. Let's start with sitting up straight. Hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together. Start rubbing them together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up, and exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, and exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. Then come back to the center and then ears to shoulder, side to side. I'm just going to mute everybody. Yeah. Good. Stop the practice. Now interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. Extend the sides of the body up, further up. So you're extending the shoulders away from the hips. The armpits away from the hips. Good. Release the arms. Right hand on left knee and twist back. Chest open. Roll the shoulders back. Yep. And then come back to the center. And again the same thing. You're going to interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. And imagine that you're lifting the shoulders up away from the hips as the hips go down into the floor. Now you're going to release the arms. Left hand on right knee and twist back. Again, work on rolling the shoulders back, lifting the sternum up. And then come back. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk the hands forward and place your forehead, nose or chin on the floor. Slowly walk your hands back. Place both hands on either side of the left leg, right leg, and then walk forward. Try to extend up. Again, it's like pushing the armpits away from the hip. So the hip is going down and the armpits are going away. So use your arms to bring your armpits away from the hip joint. Walk the hands back. And now the same thing on the other side. The armpits away from your hips. Widen the armpits, widen the shoulders, shoulder blades. You can even place your forehead on the floor if you can. Good. Slowly walk your hands back. Place your hand flat on the floor next to you. Reach out with the other hand and look up. Look up at the ceiling. Try and take your left elbow as far back as you can. And remember, you're pushing the right elbow down. Right elbow goes down, left elbow goes back. Good. Come back. And the same thing on the other side. Left elbow on the floor, right out. Push the left elbow down as you take the right elbow back. Almost as though you want to take it behind your head. That ensures an open shoulder, an open chest, open shoulders and shoulder blades. Good. Come back. Now widen your legs, spread them wide apart. Yeah. Roll the thighs in. Yeah, it'll help you if you actually physically roll the thighs inwards and widen the hamstrings on the floor. Imagine that the hamstrings are actually becoming wider and becoming more flat on the floor. Push the thighs down. Push the back of the knees down. When you do that, your chest elevates. Good. And then place your hands on the floor as you walk forward. Walk forward. Keep exhaling. You might feel that there's some, like there's a tightness in the groin, maybe on the hamstrings, on the inner thighs as well. So keep exhaling as you walk the hands forward and be gentle about it, because this is the first yoga class, like probably the first asana of the day. So you want to be gentle, but you do want to stretch forward. Push the back of the knees down. Think about it from the knees. Push the knees down and see what happens to the rest of the legs when you do that. Good. Walk your hands back. Now both hands on either side of the right leg, and then walk your hands forward. Here, try to walk the left hand forward a lot more than the right, because the right hand will go forward a lot more on its own. But think about the left hand. Place the hands on the floor and walk forward. Use the friction from the floor to propel yourself a little bit more than usual. Yeah, again, think about the knee, the right knee. Push that knee down. Widen the hamstrings on the floor. Now slowly walk your hands back. And now the same thing on the other side. Walk your hands forward. Push the knee down, the left knee, push it down. Widen the hamstrings on the floor. Walk the hands forward. Walk the right hand forward, more forward than the left. Release your abdomen. Relax it. Relax your shoulders also. Good. Slowly walk your hands back. Now bend your left leg at the knee. Take the left hand up and out to the side. Yeah. So here again, imagine that you have to take your left elbow back behind your head. So keep the neck strong. You're not allowing the head to just drop down. The head doesn't drop down. You're still maintaining a strong neck as you push the elbow back behind the head. Good. Come back. Now place your right hand on the left knee and twist back. Then what's your right knee doing? Push the right knee down into the floor. Widen the right hamstrings down into the floor. Ideally, your right toes should be pointing up to the ceiling. And so that your right leg is relaxing. Push the toes up to the ceiling. Push the heel out. Yeah, come back. Now take the left leg out, right leg in. Yeah. Take the right hand up and out to the side. Again, hold the neck straight and strong and push the right hand back behind your head. Right elbow behind your head. Yeah, good. Come up. Now left hand on the right knee and twist back. And again, awareness on your left leg. The left knee should be pushed down The left hamstrings should be wide on the floor. The left toes should be facing the ceiling. Good. Come back. Now come on all fours. Hands on the floor, knees on the floor, and we're going to start with the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Good. Come back to your base position and we're going to start with the wrist stretches. So you're going to turn your hands around until they face you and then turn them back. Turn them around so that they face you and turn them back. And then stop with both hands facing you. Push the wrists down into the floor. Widen the palms on the floor and the fingers on the floor and rock back and forth. Satay your hands wider apart. And side to side. Good. Now bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor so that the toes are on the outer edges of the mat. And then lift your knees up. Keep the knees bent as you push your tailbone up. And stay there. The more you bend your knees, the better it is. I'm just going to check that everybody's on mute. Keep bending your knees, bringing the thighs closer and closer to your quads. And then slowly straighten one leg, then the other leg. Gently walking in place. Here the abdomen is automatically engaged. So the more you're able to push the tailbone up, the more you'll see that the abdomen starts working. Good. Now straighten both legs. Roll the thighs in. Widen the hamstrings. Now inhale, bring the right leg forward on the outside of the right leg, the right hand. Place the left knee on the floor. Push the hips down. Push the hips down and then look over your right shoulder at your left ankle. Keep pushing the hips down. Good. Now go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward on the outside of the left hand. Place the right knee on the floor. Push the hips down. Look over your left shoulder at your right ankle. When you push the hips down, you're able to stretch the quads as well. In this case, the right quads, the right psoas muscle, and the right hip. Good. Let's go back into the downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward in between both hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Push the hip down and rock from side to side. Now the leg is in between both hands. The right leg is in between the hands and you're pushing the hips down. Now push that right heel into the floor as you extend the leg back. Yes, and then come forward and extend back. Yes, come forward again. And extend back. Good. One more time, come forward and then let's go back to the downward dog and then bring the left leg forward and place the right knee on the floor. Push the hips down. Yeah, Kiran, bring your left leg inside, in between both hands. Like we do in Suryanamaskars. Yes, like that, yeah. Now push your hips down, make sure the back toes are on the floor. Push the right hip also down, rock from side to side. Yes, and then push your left heel into the floor as you extend the leg back. Come forward and extend back. Come forward again and extend back. Good. And then come forward and bring the other leg forward also. And stay here. Top of the head on the floor, facing the floor, hands just dangling forward. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Okay, so we have two options today. Because it's really cold, we could do the 108. It's a good day to do 108 because it's so cold. Or we could just go with the regular, the standing postures that I have planned today. So if you're in for 108, even if you've never done it before, that's fine. Raise your hand if you want to do 108. After 108, you're going to feel a little warmer. It's a good day, actually. I mean, this kind of weather is good for 108. Okay, raise your hands if you want to do 108. Okay, and if you want to do regular standing asanas, raise your hand. Okay, it's a tie actually. Okay, so instead of doing 108, let's do fewer Suryanamaskars, but a lot more than we usually do, and then we're going to go into the standing asanas. Okay, is that fine? If it's okay with you guys, raise your hands. Okay. So instead of 108, let's do 50 Suryanamaskars. Right? So that's essentially 25 sets. So we'll do 50 Suryanamaskars and go into the standing asanas. And everybody can do the Suryanamaskar, whether you're menstruating, not menstruating, everybody can do the Suryanamaskars. And we're going to do the easiest version, the one that we usually do. Right leg back, left leg back, and all of that. Yeah? Alright. Okay, so come to the front of your mat. We're going to do it in sets of 10. Okay, so 5 sets, we'll take a break, another 5 sets, we'll take a break. So come to the front of your mat, hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let me just check that everybody is actually still on mute, because I think you guys aren't. Yeah, everybody is on mute actually. Alright, okay, and let's begin. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra, feet together. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Let's do one more set. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Go into your child's pose, rest. Have a sip of water if you want, and then rest. Rest the forehead, rest your hips. Knees wide, forehead on the floor, arms stretched forward. Exhale through your mouth if you're feeling very breathless. The Suryanamaskar generates heat in the body. It increases the internal body heat. So when it's really cold outside, it helps to do a lot of Suryanamaskar so that your immune system is strong and you actually just feel very warmed up. It also makes you more flexible. It increases metabolism. It's overall really good for you, but only when it's really cold. When it's really warm, then you don't want to do so many Suryanamaskars. All right, come into your downward dog from here. Come into the downward dog and then step forward to the front of the mat. The next set. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Once again, child's pose. Relax again. Relax. Forehead on the floor. Yeah. Exhale. If you feel that you're unable to catch your breath, exhale through the mouth, but inhale through the nose. Always inhale through the nose. Again, go into your downward dog. And then step forward and come to the front of your mat. Good. Third set of Suryanamaskars. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Now stand with your feet hip width distance apart, and you're going to bend forward, hold your elbows and allow the head to fall down. The top of the head is facing the floor, arms are just dangling forward. Your elbows, you hold your hands with your elbows and allow the arms to pull the upper body down. Rest the head, so allow the head to fall forward. You can keep your eyes closed. Stay there. Keep your eyes closed and stay there. Okay, go ahead and come up. Now let's speed up the pace a little bit. Those of you who can keep up, go ahead and keep up. Those of you who are not able to keep up, go ahead and do the Suryanamaskars at your own pace. Okay, but do them, do not stop. Right? Hands in the Namaskar Mudra, and let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. One more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Again, take the legs wide apart. Bend forward. You can choose to hold your elbows or allow the arms to drop down. Top of the head facing the floor. You can close your eyes. You can choose to exhale through the mouth also. Relax your abdomen. Don't hold the abdomen too tight. The feet can be distance of the mat apart. That gives the abdomen enough space to expand and contract. Good. And then slowly come up. And we're going to do the last set of Suryanamaskars. So everybody together, do not quit. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. One more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Go into your child's pose. You can have a sip of water before and relax. Catch your breath. Make sure that your hips are resting. Your forehead should be resting on something. Either the floor, or your hands, or a block. Knees are wide apart. Toes can be touching. Good. Now from here, come into your downward dog. If you need a sip of water, go ahead and have a sip of water and then come into the downward dog. But take a quick sip of water. Everybody else is waiting in downward dog. In the downward dog, widen your shoulders. Widen the shoulder blades. Nidhi, tighten your thighs. Good. And everybody step forward into Uttanasana, legs wide. Legs wide, Uttanasana. Feet can be on the outer edges of the mat. Like the outer edges of your feet parallel to the outer edges of the mat. And from here, sit down in your Malasana. So sit down. You can turn the toes in and sink down and walk the hands forward. Walk the hands forward so that you feel like the tailbone is stretching. You feel that the entire back is stretching. Yes, and then from here, Uttanasana again. Come into your Uttanasana, fingertips are on the floor. And then go back into your downward dog. Push the groin back in downward dog. Again, step forward in Uttanasana. Sit down in Malasana. Yes, walk your hands forward. Walk the hands forward. Yes, okay. Go up into Uttanasana. Up into Uttanasana. Go back into your downward dog. Good. And now bring your right leg forward in between the hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Right. And then bring your right hand on the inside of your right leg. Place your elbows on the floor. Both elbows on the floor. Continue to sink the hips down. Back toes also on the floor, not pointed out. The back toes should be on the pointing down to the floor. Yes, now go back into your downward dog. And then bring your left leg forward on the inside of both hands, between both hands. Place the right knee on the floor. And bring both hands on the inside of your left elbow, your left leg. And then bring your elbows on the floor. Both elbows on the floor. Keep pushing your hips down. Bring the elbows to the floor. Yes, okay, good. Now go back into your downward dog. And then step forward into Uttanasana once again. Legs are wide in Uttanasana. Now grab your ankles. Grab your ankles, look down at the floor. Keep your gaze down at the floor. And imagine that you have to bring the nose closer and closer to the floor. So grab the ankles really tight and pull yourself down. Pull yourself down, further and further down. Allow the hamstrings to stretch. Be aware of where there's tightness. Everybody will have tightness in different places in the body. So be aware of where you feel the tightness and keep pulling yourself down. Do not take breaks. Keep pulling yourself down. If you're unable to hold the ankles, hold your shins. But use that grip to bring yourself closer and closer to the floor. Good. And then come up. Yeah. And then take the legs wide apart for Trikonasana. Wide apart. Wider than you usually do it. So Ritika, widen the legs. Yes. Okay. Good. Now right foot out. Right foot goes out and you want to make sure that the heel of the right foot is aligned to the center of the left leg, left foot. Now inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now bend to the right side, place your right hand on the right ankle. Place the hand on the ankle and look up at the ceiling. Point the nose up to the ceiling. Good. Widen the right hamstrings. Good. Come up. Hands down. Right leg in, left leg out. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. And then bend to the left side. Grab the left ankle. Take the right hand up. Look up to the ceiling, nose up, pointing up. Stay there. Stay there. Push your hips forward. Nisha, especially the left hip, push that forward. Yes, and when you do that, then keep the head back. Keep the head moving back. Raji, don't drop the head. Yes. Good. Okay, good. Go ahead and come up. Take the legs slightly wider apart for Parshva Konasana. Take the right foot out. Hands up. Hands out to the sides. Now bend the right leg and first come down into Warrior 2. So we want to see this thigh parallel to the floor. The leg is making a right angle. The hips are pushed forward. Good. Now place the right hand on the floor behind the right foot. Extend the left hand up and back. Up and back. The more you extend the hand back, the more your hips will be able to come forward. The more you'll be able to engage your abdominal muscles. Nidhi, back leg tight. Back thigh, yes, more. Good. Come up. Hands on the waist. Right hand in, left leg out. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now bend your left leg. First come into your Warrior 2. Tighten the back thigh. Now place your left hand on the floor behind your left leg. Extend the right hand up and back. Imagine you're taking the right elbow behind the head. Tighten the back thigh. Nidhi, you're dropping your head. Do not drop the head. Keep the chest open. Good. Come up. Hands down. Keep your legs wide apart. Keep the legs wide apart. We're going to go into Warrior 1. Okay, turn the right foot out. And then you can turn the left foot slightly in, about 15 degrees in, and then you want to look towards the right side. So the legs have to be wide, otherwise you will not be able to stretch in Warrior 1. Square the hips. So if you're looking away from me, your chest should be pointing away, your hips should be looking forward. Now bend the right leg, sink down. Keep your hands on the waist. So if your lower body is aligned, the back leg is absolutely straight and it's coming closer and closer to the floor. The hips are wide. Now take both hands up and sink down. Push your abdomen away from the right thigh. Back foot is on the floor. You're not lifting the heels up, the left heel up. The left heel is still on the floor. Good. Come up, hands on the waist, and come forward again. Yeah, first align the feet. Yeah. Now turn the left foot out, right foot slightly in. Slightly in, just 15 degrees, not too much. Enough so that you can tilt. Yes, and you should be able to feel the entire sole of the back foot on the floor. Good. Now with your hands on the waist, you're going to bend your left leg and sink down. Now the left leg is making a right angle and the thigh is parallel to the floor. Good. Push the right leg into the floor and then take the hands up. Push your hips forward as you draw your abdomen in, away from the thigh. Reach up with both hands. Warrior one. Good. Straighten the legs and come out of this posture. Sit down. Come into your Bhatt asana first. Yeah. Push the knees down. Bring your chest closer and closer to the floor. Just several times, you're just going back and forth. Yeah. Now, right leg forward. Grab, with both hands, grab your right foot on the outer edges. Push that knee down, the right knee down, push it down. Do not ignore the right knee. When you push the right knee down, then automatically your upper body starts to move away from the leg. And that's what you want, because you're providing resistance to that leg, to the upper body by pushing that knee down. If you relax the knee, then the body comes forward. But if you push that knee down, then all of a sudden the upper body also wakes up. Good, come up. Now place your left foot on top of the right thigh. Yes, push that knee down. If the knee is not coming down and it's really painful, place a block under the knee. Otherwise, it's okay to just have it like that for today. Yeah, only if it's painful, you're going to use a block. If it's not painful, then you don't need a block. Now, get both hands forward and hold your right foot with both hands. Good. Okay, come up. Keep your left foot there on top, like keep it, let it stay there as you bend your right leg and place the left knee on the floor. So you're basically just intensifying that opening of the hip. Yeah. Nisha, you can place that block under that knee, under the left knee. If the knee doesn't come to the floor, it's okay. And also you are like leaning on your left thigh. It's okay. You're not flat on the floor. We're not sitting flat on the floor. We are tilting to the side. Hug your right knee into the chest. Everybody hug your right knee into the chest. Yeah. When you hug the knee into the chest, you should be aware that the left foot pushes more into the side of the body, the side of your abdomen. And that's what we want. Yeah. Okay, now hands on the floor again. Okay, Ritika, bring your right foot on the floor. Not on the side of the hip, but yes, like that, yes. Okay, now everybody take the right hand up. Place the right elbow on the inside of the right knee and twist back. Twist back. Open the chest and twist back as much as you can. For those of you who can, go ahead and take the left hand and hold the left toes with the left hand. So one option is to keep the hand on the floor. The other option is to take this hand and take it back. so that you're holding the toes. Both are okay as long as you're opening your chest. Good. Release. Now take your left hand up. Take your left hand up. Same position with the leg. Now take your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Use your right hand to push that knee further, into the armpit. So you're trying to bring the armpit closer and closer to that right knee. Your back is slightly tilted. It's like a little bent. That's fine. You are moving forward. Your back is slightly bending. Yeah. Good, Satya. Good, Raji. Good. Good. Release. Release. Take both legs forward. Bend your right leg at the knee. Yeah, the foot is on the floor initially. First we had the leg on the floor for Janu Shirshasana. Now reach forward and grab the left foot with both hands. Yeah, push that left knee down. Widen the left hamstrings on the floor. Maybe the right knee on the floor. Push that right knee on the floor, yeah. Janu Shirshasana. This is Janu Shirshasana. Seriously, straighten your back. Push the knee down into the floor and straighten the back. Straighten your arms, straighten your back. Yes, and now lift the back up. Lift the chest up. Do not curve the back. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay, come up. Now lift this right foot, place it on the left thigh. Yes. You can again place something under the knee if you need. If you need something under the knee, go ahead and place it. Sometimes it's nice to have something under the knee anyways. It helps to feel grounded. Yeah. Good. And then reach forward again and hold the toes. The more you push that the knee down, the better your hamstrings will be able to stretch. Otherwise, the hamstrings just don't stretch. Ritika, you can use one hand to hold that foot in. Yeah, into the body. Like on top of the thigh. Okay, good. Come up. Ritika, do you have one more block? Yeah. Do you have one more block? If you have one more block, go ahead and get it. Everybody else is fine? Yeah. And now, Ritika, place that block, one block under your heel and one block under the knee. Yeah, so that the entire foot, yeah, like that. Okay. Now, bend the left leg now. Bend the left leg. Ritika, you just have to bend the leg. You don't, yeah, the other leg stays the same. Yes, like that. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, try to push that knee down into the floor. The right knee down into the floor. Everybody once, can you just lift your hands up? Let me see the balance. Okay, good. Good, Satya. Good, Simi. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, come down. Come down. Hug your left knee to the chest. Hug that left knee in. At this point, for a lot of you, the front part of the right foot, like near the ankle, might be hurting. If it's hurting, then you have to insert that foot further into the leg. Like the entire foot should be between your thigh and your upper body. That part of the foot hurts when only a little bit of it is, is inserted in. So there's then a huge amount of stretch here. So if you pull that foot in closer, then it's a lot easier. Then it's almost as though you're pushing the heel into the side of the body instead of the foot. Okay, keep hugging that knee in. Keep hugging that knee in. Yeah. Okay. Now take your left hand up. Place the left elbow on the inside of the left knee and twist. Twist back. Yeah, good, Ritika. That's good. Yeah, everybody twist back. Good. Come back. Now take the right hand up, like really stretch that hand up. Because you're stretching the sides also. Because if you don't stretch the sides, then you don't twist. You will not be able to twist. Then take that the right knee and place it on the outside of the left knee. Right elbow, left knee. And twist. Yeah. Twist. Good. Good, stay. Good. Come out. Take the legs forward and come into your Paschimottanasana. So both legs are forward and you're holding either the toes or the sides of the foot and keep the back straight. Yeah, basically back straight means that you tilt from the hip, that you're not forcing the spine to curve. The spine should be straight and you can still come forward. Yeah, okay, come up. Now everybody Padmasana. Padmasana. Good. Good. All right. Okay, now Padmasana on the other side. So whichever leg is on top will be on the bottom now. Yeah, good. Good. And then release, come into your Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana. Yeah. And then bring your knees together. So before we go into Shavasana, you're going to lie down in Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. You're lying down, grab your ankles, okay, and keep holding onto your ankles as the knees go wide apart. So you're essentially lying on top of your arms. So your arms are under you, your hands are holding your ankles. So there's a stretch on the shoulders and the neck is long. Yes. And if your hands do not reach your ankles, you just keep stretching further and further down. You keep your arms stretched as much as possible. Good. Now release the arms and then release the legs and go into your Shavasana. Relax. Gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Turn to the right. With your left hand, bring yourself up into any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. Okay, let me mute everybody in case anyone has a question. Let me unmute everybody. Okay, if you have a question, you're welcome to stay back. If no questions, you're welcome to drop off.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tejasvi. Thank you.
How was your exam?
Exams, I was telling Nidhi, like the results will tell how they were, but I think they were okay.
You had to go to Pune or was it online?
It was online, and these are the S-Vyasa exams, the master's exams. Yeah, I'm doing a master's in yoga therapy, so, like it's online. In fact, even the classes were online. After the exams, we had a week of classes, and all of that they've done online, like the practical sessions, everything. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool, so I'll see you guys. Yeah, Raji, you have a question.
The leg on top of the other leg, right?
Yeah.
Why is it not get down?
So the knees and yeah, that's a tightness in the hip. Yeah, it's a tightness in the hip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It like, are you able to do Padmasana?
Yeah.
You're able to do Padmasana. Yeah. So in Padmasana, try to.
Not fully, one leg will be not fully aligned to the joint.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to improve the hip flexibility and you're able to do Padmasana, what you try to do is you try to pull the legs further in, so that it's almost like the toes are hanging out, like they're not in. So what happens is, like, you're able to like pull in. It pulls a little bit more on the hip. It pulls a little bit more on the knee, and then eventually it comes. If you're able to do Padmasana, it means. Sorry.
The ankle hurts if I pull my leg in this Padmasana.
Yeah. Then you have to hold the ankle from here instead of from here. Then you have to really hold the ankle and then pull it in. Yeah. That's a common thing that happens. Yeah. Cool. But if you're able to do Padmasana, it means that your hips are open. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday then.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye, guys.